Okay, I put the coffee cup in front of the thing. So now here's the quick version. We land in Sacramento. We borrow sister-in-law's car because she lives in Baltimore now. We're going to drive a tour in Baltimore. We land in Sacramento and we drive 4 to 6 hours into the snow to Klamath Falls. Probably going to rent a four-wheel drive vehicle, an SUV, to do that, so I won't have to get chains and stuff and risk the sister-in-law's car, even though in the end of the trip we might do the same thing anyway, but maybe not. I stay the night there, and I spend another night. My cousin lives there. Hopefully I can get his mother, my aunt, and his brother, my also cousin, to go up with me. And I'll take a big gas price and drive a big 7-person passenger SUV up there. 4 to 6 hours. 4 hours according to Google, but I know there's snow. It's going to be more like 6 this time of year in my experience. Sleep the night there, spend a day, sleep another night, then we take off back to Sacramento, return the car. Hopefully my aunt and cousin have met us in Sacramento. They can drive back to where we live in Sonora, California. We will then keep going south another 4 to 6 hours, somewhere around Bakersfield, as far as we could get back Bakersfield. Sleep the night, just the night, wake up early, eat and whatnot, boom, heading to Grand Canyon, right? Decided to only spend one night in the Grand Canyon because we've got the dog, and the dog can go up there where the volcano lodge, where the lodge is, but can't go anywhere down in the rim and would have to be kenneled if we do that. So we're just sightseers, spending the night, but we should have a good restful day, be it check-in time, leave in the mid-morning, and have a chance to see the sunset and sunrise from that area. I forget which one, let's see there. I mean, they're both beautiful, so, then we head we leave there, we head 6 hours south to Nogales, which is a border town. It's a freaky thing. It's a town. It's like that would be a shape like any town, but there's this paranoid barbed fire wall with the what do they call that kind of wire at the top of walls? Worse than barbed wire, right? But it's a neat little town. You can buy Mexican blankets and great Mexican pottery and dishes and high quality stuff. It's great. I'm hoping to drive across the border and actually spend the night at a Mexican hotel. And then a day and an extra night. If that doesn't work out, there's various reasons. The main one, I think, is because I have some ashes that I don't know if they get picky moving those things around across borders. You might have to be prepared, talk to the consulate, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we'll just park on the American side, on the U.S. side, and, sorry, Mexico is America, on the U.S. side and walk in. That's what I did when I one time took a business trip to Tucson. After that, we have a 14-hour drive to visit a different sister-in-law in Austin, Texas. We're planning to do that. It's a big chunk of Texas. I think we want to beeline it. On the other hand, it breaks our 10-hour rule. We might just sleep in the U.S. side near Nogales, Arizona, and check out Nogales for a couple hours, and then drive and break that 14 into 2 sevens. End up in Austin, Texas, where we spend the night. And if it's a 14-hour drive, we're going to recharge. So we'll spend all day and another night. Then we head to Louisiana. We got a 7-hour drive from there to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where we will stay because we figure it's near Mardi Gras, and there's no way we can stay in New Orleans, but we might check that out. But hopefully we could stay in Baton Rouge. I got to check in on that, but I don't really want to make a reservation because I might be early or late, so I'll stay in wherever. I mean, I'm driving hours and hours. If I have to stop a couple hours early to find vacancies, I'll do that. But then that's an hour and a half in New Orleans, so we're set up to go spend a morning till noon or 1 or 2 in New Orleans. Spend the time it'll be to find some parking, and then no doubt, and maybe watch a parade or something, or at least get something cool to eat. Okay, and we're not trying to be tourists in any city, but we're driving right by New Orleans during Mardi Gras season, so. All right, then we're going to head up and basically follow. This part is the whole along the Appalachians in that valley, the Great Valley or whatever it's called. And so it's going to be weird. But from Louisiana, we head up through Mississippi, probably thinking of stopping in Birmingham, going to a civil rights museum. And then that's a 5-hour trip, and then 9 hours the next day to see my mom in Virginia. There we're spending the night and have an extra day. Then we have a 3-hour trip to Baltimore, depending how we're doing on time. Might stay an extra day. That's where the sister-in-law that's loaning us the car is. Going to try to buy a car there. If there isn't anything, then we will borrow her car a little bit more and buy something up in Maine. And from her house, it's a 9-hour drive to Maine. And my understanding is Gary's somewhere in there. So, all right, yeah, I saw where Mendham is. And do they have hotels in Mendham? Because I might want to break up that 9-hour day to 2. And then it's to Portland to pick up our cats. All right, we've managed to have them safely shuttled to a crazy cat person's cat-only boarding house that looks like a regular house that has $20,000 worth of cat toys in it. So we're going to get up there, and then that's 20 miles from where we're going to go. All right, I will talk to you later. Exoduce in Maine. See, that was a typo, by the way, but I like it. Exoduce. Duce means light.